what's going on? This is Madam 81 and I'm coming back to you again. This is from Bossip and Bossip staff, and it's a prison pandemic. Inmates expose unsafe COVID conditions, threatening to turn his life into a death sentence. While many Americans are struggling to shelter at home for weeks on end, during the COVID-19 pandemic, thousands of prisoners are suffering far worse fates behind bars. On Sunday, Angela Rye shared a video on her Instagram that had been posted to Facebook Live by a man currently serving out a sentence in the FCI Elton Low Security Federal Prison in Ohio. 3 people have already died due to the COVID-19 at the time the video was made, and with less than a year left on his sentence, the inmate was desperate to get the word out about prison conditions before the virus also claimed his life. And this is the actual post right here by Angela Rye. And as y'all can see, she also gives instructions on how to file a complaint with the about the federal prison. Please go check that out on her Instagram. The article goes on to say the fact that this man was in the same space as another prisoner clearly infected with COVID-19 makes us extremely upset. Why is nothing being done to separate the sick from the healthy? Why those who are ill left to struggle to breathe on their own? This is utterly despicable. We have to shine a light on what is happening in American prisons right now. Healthy prisoners are at risk for catching COVID-19 and dying in jail. These conditions are unsafe, and it is not right that human beings are being treated as if their lives are expendable. Angela Rye provided the following link for us to reach out to our government officials and demand action to end these inhumane practices. And that is the link right there. If you guys want to go and check that out and voice your opinion or your concerns about the unfair treatment that prisoners had to endure in their time in lockup. And the article ends by saying, let's all do our part to defend what is right, because God knows that the left on their own, government and prison officials will not. And that is the God honest truth. Again, this is something that's not new. I've seen the video myself. Even in jails, not just federal prisons and penitentiaries, but also in jail too. As a person that has known people and had experiences, jail is not the cleanliest sanitary place to be. In most jails and prisons, they're like underfunded, and as far as upkeep and maintenance, that really doesn't exist. Anything that ever gets done is basically because there is an outcry for something to be done. So let's all do our part as citizens and protect people. Just because they're in jail does not mean that they are not afforded the same right to be able to live out their sentence. This is not a luxury. This is something that every person needs, regardless if you are in prison or in jail, or if you're an everyday person walking on the street. We all need to come together and speak on this issue. A lot of people have loved ones and family members that are in jail, so let's do our part. And with that being said, thank you guys for joining in to watch this video. Thank you guys for taking the time out of your day to listen to my video. And as I said, the link is right down here. Let me get to it really quick because I want to end the video on that note. But thank you guys so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to drop down in the comments and comment. For some reason, I will say this for everyone. Sometimes when you comment on my page, I don't know if any other creators having this issue, but when I go into, health or review and I try to approve your comment, it was a couple of people that left comments on my page like absence of, Tracy's World, a couple of other people that left comments, and I cannot approve. I can approve them, but it won't go onto my comment page. So I did not overlook y'all. I do apologize for that. I do not know why it's happening. So that's just a small little announcement as far as like the comments in the comment section. Here's the link once again. Please go check that out. Voice your concerns. Nothing ever gets done until it's a public outcry. Thank you guys so much, and I will